Welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero Live. My name is Mike Fallon. I own the #1 book creation service on the planet, and I started from zero, as you can tell. You see, this is the show that will help you chase and capture that hero of yours. You see, if you have the right heroes, eventually you might become that person in some aspect. So today, some videos are popping up on Facebook, on YouTube, about two people who stand out in the entrepreneur community, and they're looked upon as heroes to many. Now, I ask a lot of individuals, who are your heroes, in the book writing process? Because if you find out who they look up to, you can kind of dissect who they are inside. And so if you're on a date next time, ask that person, who do you look up to? Because if that person is a scumbag that they look up to, it's a bad sign. Before I begin this, I want to talk about how much of a deep hatred I have for con artists. I was duped when I was 23 years old. I bought my first rental property. A guy named Bill, I don't want to say his name because he's probably out there. And I don't want to give him any attention. But Bill was a con artist. He was a Eucharistic minister at the church that I went to. And I thought to myself, this dude is a good guy. So I'm going to give him a shot at renting my rental unit. Turns out there were warrants out for him. He was known across the state for writing bad checks. I didn't do any background checks. Maybe that's my fault because I was so new at this entrepreneur game. Anyway, it took me a long time to finally take him to court. Never got my money back. And I realized that con artists are everywhere. And that wasn't the first time, but that wasn't the exact first time I dealt with a con artist, but that was the one that really hit it home that these people were bad individuals. And so I want to talk about something with you guys today. This is big out there, so look it up. Grant Cardone and Jordan Belfort are battling online because each one of them is calling each other a con artist. Now, there is rumors that Grant Cardone is trying to put together some type of cage match with him. So first off, who you got in that? But second of all, who do you look up to? See, I look up to one way more than the other. And I think you know where I'm going with this, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. When I talk to entrepreneurs and they say, man, I really like Jordan Belfort's strategy, his sales approach, how he does things. I watched the movie Wolf of Wall Street. Did you guys ever watch it? Let me know down below what you thought of it. I was so looking forward to this movie. And I'm thinking to myself, true stories. I'm obsessed. I just watched the Clive Davis documentary last night, which I'll be doing a video on probably Sunday or Monday. I love watching anything about true stories. I don't know if anybody's calling in. All right. We got somebody calling in here. Hello, this is Mike. You're on Zero to Hero Live.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, who is this? Is this Cedric?
Hello?
Who is this?
This is Pete Perkins of the Trap Life Podcast.
Ah, Pete, what's up, buddy? How you doing, dude?
How you doing, bud?
Good, man. You are on Zero to Hero Live, my friend. You are on Zero to Hero Live.
Yes. Okay, so in a fight,
Yes.
I actually have Grant.
Very good.
Match.
He's 61 years old. You know that, right? He's 61. You still picking him?
Dude, but I feel like he has the edge. I feel like they both have, kind of seedier paths. I think Grant had, more experiences in rehab, and he's probably been in fights and, bars and the whole bit.
Well done. Yeah.
I feel like he might have one or two moves that can seal the deal. I don't think either of them can really fight, but for the purposes of the conversation.
Yeah, I watched Grant. I think he's feistier. I think he has more of something to prove. And I think he's just pissed off at the dude. So, yeah, good call. I got another one coming in, man. A lot of calls. Thank you, Pete. How do people get a hold of you?
Duality CEO on Instagram.
You got it, man. This is a good guy. We worked together before, so reach out to Pete Perkins. I'll tag him down below. Thanks, buddy.
Have a good one.
See you, man. Oh, I think I just missed you guys. Whoever was calling in, I apologize. Call back right in. I just hung up on you. I want to know who you got in this Zero to Hero live bet. Grant Cardone or Jordan Belfort. Now, here's another thing. I want to go back to the story that I was talking about. I believe when I watched that movie, I was so disappointed in what I saw. I walked out thinking, oh my God, they're trying to make this guy look like a hero. But he's a liar, he's a thief, and he's a rat. All right. So when I walked out, I'm thinking to myself, why did they even make a movie of this? How do you feel about it? Are they trying to make him look like the Goodfellas character? Because it was the same director, Scorsese. So what were your thoughts on it? But anyway, I never and ever looked up to Jordan Belfort as like the guy. I've looked at his books, didn't really like the approach. I don't like the whole sleazy strategy behind it. And I look up to people like Grant, who built a massive organization, who actually have 185 employees, who has a brand. Think about the brand that he built compared to other individuals. So, well.
Call for. Hey, thanks so much for calling Research Publishing.
Hello, this is Mike. You're on live with for the Zero to Hero, Grant Cardone versus Jordan Belfort. Who do you got and who are you?
Hey, Lyman Montgomery.
Oh, my man, Lyman, what's up, man? Wait, your book's around here, dude. Your book's around here somewhere. How you doing, dude?
Hey, man, I'm doing good. Now, you know what I heard? Who am I for, the Wolf of Wall Street or Uncle G?
Uncle G?
Going all the way to Uncle G.
Good man, good man. I'm taking him too. I think he has the advantage because he's feistier, he's scrappier, he has more to prove, and I think that he's got more people behind him that can give him a few tips, if you will. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's one thing you got to remember: the boy's from Louisiana. He's from the swamp.
Yeah, this dude. Yeah, you're saying that he just has the more of the grit inside of him. Is that what you're saying?
He got the grit. He got the grind. Uncle G.
Hey,
a couple of bodies on you go.
Hey, Lyman, are you watching right now?
Yes.
Look what's underneath the book on my front desk. Look at this. Look at that. Focus-driven lifestyle. You are number 2. This is not scripted, guys. This is not scripted. This is the real deal right underneath the microphone. Lyman Montgomery, check him out. Focused. You're a good dude.
Here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. I love what you're doing, man. It's been a while since we talked. I've seen you just blown up, man, from zero. You're definitely my hero.
Oh,
and I don't forget we was in Vegas, man, and you know, you was doing your pitch in the elevator. We looked across, and I didn't even know, man. You know, I got everybody. I know, you took my book to #1. I'm always appreciative of you, man. But I got to put my money on Uncle G, man.
I love
don't think the round would last more than maybe a minute. I even give 2. I will say, if it comes to the talk down and the stare down, the Wolf of Wall Street might have, in New York, he may have him on that. He may have him on the stare down.
Might have him. You're right. I'll give him that.
He did a little time in prison, so he may have picked up a little shit when he was in the big house, But I think if this comes down to down and dirty, I got to go with Uncle G.
Uncle G, I'm taking him. He just did an interview with Jorge Razaval, the winner against Nate Diaz. Did you watch that at all? Yeah, and so he says he'll get trained by Jorge, and I'm telling you right now, Jorge is a bad man. So I'm taking Uncle G in the second round.
Okay. You gonna let him go a little bit. I think in the first round, he's probably gonna fill him out. I'm 2-time national collegiate kickboxing champion, and so the first round you kind of fill them out.
That's it.
See where their strong points, their weak points, and you want to give the audience something to kind of, and so you don't want to have like a Tyson. I remember the old school Tyson, and what was that dude he knocked out like in 30 seconds?
What was his name? There's a couple of them actually, but the number one I'm thinking about is Pete McNally.
Michael Pete. And he knocked him out so fast, both went and got popcorn, came back, and fights over. So I think Uncle G is going to give him, a little bit of room, wiggle room. You might even let him score a punch or two,
But I think in the end, he gonna do a crocodile roll him. He gonna submit him. He gonna smack him around, pop him in the mouth a couple of times, and then in the end, he gonna choke him out.
I like it. You're going with a choke out in round 2 then. I'm going knockout. I don't think Grant is going to leave it up to the judges. I think he's going swinging. So let's go with that, dude. I like it. I like it.
Right. And then he gonna jump on that big plane. Then gonna get another plane. He gonna jump on the Grant plane and head out to Maui somewhere.
And then he's going to sell a million books from the damn branding that comes from the event. So that's it.
You already know, man. You already know.
Lyman, let's catch up sometime, man. You're the dude. You're the dude that I met in Vegas in the elevator, and holy smokes, you've been a good friend since. So awesome.
Likewise, man. Again, I appreciate what you're doing. Thanks for taking the call.
You got it, buddy. Thanks, Lyman.
Thanks, my friend.
See you, buddy. So that's it, man. We got 2 for Uncle G. 2 for Uncle G. The reason why I'm really rooting for him is because I think he's got the moral side on him. I think he's got the clergy. I think he's got the church on his side. I don't know if he's Catholic or Christian. In fact, I believe he's into Scientology, which I really don't understand, but I'm not going to hate on it. I think he's got God on his side. I mean, let's just be honest. I think he's got God on his side. Let me know what you think about this. So anyway, I watched that movie, didn't like the taste that I had in my mouth when I left, didn't look at him as a hero. I didn't like The Wolf of Wall Street when it comes to the message. I did not care for the whole conning of people, then saying to everybody, all right, I'm going to rat on everybody else, so therefore I can get out of jail. I just didn't like it, so I don't look up to him as a hero. Is he a great salesman? Yes, of course he is. But if he didn't come out with that movie, if Scorsese didn't pick up the book and all this and turn it into, and Leo DiCaprio play him in the movie, and they didn't have his wife look so gorgeous, by the way, his wife in real life was not as hot as that person. What's that person's name? Comment down below, but I have no idea. She's gorgeous, whoever that was. Think about all the Hollywood tricks that was a part of that movie. So if there was no con, there would be no Jordan Belfort today. And I don't think anybody should be looked upon as the hero if they run a con. It's almost as if Bernie Madoff had a sexy lifestyle and they made a movie of it. Would you look at him as a hero? He's not paying back the people. So that's the way I look at it. And if you look at some of the facts here, think about this. This is what's wild to me. A couple little tips for you guys. You know, if you do some keyword research, 450,000 people search the name Jordan Belfort every month. 450,000 people. Grant Cardone, on the other hand, only 165,000 people. So more than double search for Jordan Belfort, all because of the movie. If you look at his net worth, it's negative 100 million. Grant Cardone is plus 300 million or something like that. So whenever it comes down to finances, when it comes down to a real brand, when it comes down to a message, and when it comes down to nitty gritty, battling in the corner, in the cage, in the ring, the squared circle, who would take home the belt? I'm going to have to say my main man, Grant Cardone, who really did change my life whenever I started going to the events. Met his brother, Gary, and I started working with a lot of individuals who are part of the 10X brand. Now, I believe in everything that he does and how he does things. I do things a little bit differently. But anyway, that's who I got. I'd love to hear what you think. Check it out. We are on YouTube Live. We're on Facebook page, Facebook group, and we have a couple other things going on right now. So if you are out there in any part of that universe, let me know. We're trying to get on Instagram Live, but I have to use my phone for 866 244 HERO. So call me, message me. I have a book interview with Yesenia in about 20 minutes. We're going to be doing book, I believe it's 168. 168 for Yesenia. And then next video is going to be about Clive Davis. Clive Davis is an unbelievable magician when it comes to music. These are all heroes that I look up to when it comes to greatness. So that's the next video. So I can't wait to show you that. We're going to start to get on a consistent schedule with these. I hope you really like them. I'm getting a lot of feedback. A lot of people are watching them on all the platforms. So we're going to get really, really consistent with it. So therefore, people know when to tune in. We're going to have a lot of international models. We're going to have a lot of rock star legends. And we're going to have a lot of people who do great things come in here. It's going to be a lot of eye candy for you, so you better be ready for this. We're working out the bugs as we speak, but when they're worked out, it's just going to be taken to a whole new level. So comment down below, who do you got, Jordan Belfort or Grant Cardone, in the cage and in real life? What are your thoughts on this, guys? Let me know. So glad that you tuned in, because it's all about becoming the hero of your story. And if you keep chasing the right heroes, hell, you might just become one.